name is Chelsea from KZN Top Business, and we are here today with...
I'm Colette Tanner, and I'm the CEO of DRG Outsourcing.
You've had such a strong academic journey and professional journey. What initially drew you to the human resources and operations?
I think it's probably a combination of two things, and that's when you work with people, it's never the same. Your day, from one day to the next, it's never the same. And then with the way South Africa is in terms of legislation, it's so highly regulated and it's so different from anywhere else in the world that it also keeps you on your toes. You know, you put people and these regulations together and you constantly troubleshooting. So that's what really attracts me to the space.
The employer of record space can be quite complex. What are some of the biggest misconceptions clients have when entering the South African market?
The biggest misconception is it's really based on misinformation and understanding that industry have punted misinformation. And that's the reason for the article is positioning really what an employer record. The biggest misconception is that the employer believes that the employer of record is the employer, and we're not. We don't hold the employment relationship. The employment relationship resides with the employer and the employee.
What makes South African talent so attractive to international businesses?
I think South Africans are resilient and adaptable and hardworking. We hear that all the time, how hardworking we are. You know, we don't have it particularly easy in South Africa. So we're not entitled to that extent, and we work particularly hard, and I think that's an attraction. They know what they're getting.
What are some of the biggest operational challenges businesses face right now, and how does DRG help navigate them?
I think one of the complexities rest in the employment relationship, understanding that the role of those parties, and understanding that those are your employees, and understanding that that's my employer. And once those roles are defined and clearly defined, there's ownership. There's a belonging, a sense of belonging from the employee's perspective, and there's ownership from the employer's perspective.
To close off today, if you could give one piece of advice to business owners or leaders navigating growth in today's environment, what would it be?
The one word of advice or one piece of advice would be certainly to understand that it's called employment relationship for a reason. It's because you have a relationship with the employee, and the employee has a relationship with the employer. And we mustn't forget that there's a relationship. So before certain processes necessitate a formalized and over-formalization of, in terms of the process, but to approach the relationship as if you have a relationship, approach challenges as if you have a relationship in place first, and in an informal manner before you go tearing away and over-formalize it, and in doing so, sever the relationship.
Yes.